This is the church where the wedding happened for Crazy Rich Asians. My dream wedding. But the lights that they all held over the aisle as she walked down the aisle, and the lights dimmed, and they had the lights and the butterflies. Oh,
do you realise you're not a Crazy Rich Asian?
Good morning. This morning we are headed to Sentosa Island. We've just taken an extremely long train trip to get out here. Why is that, Brad?
Because there was no maps in the station.
Yeah, what could have been four stops on the train line ended up being 25 stops on a different line.
Just took you on a scenic route.
We've been to Sentosa Island before, but we've only ever really explored Universal Studios. We've done that a couple of times. And Chili's, which is one of my favourite restaurants here in Singapore, but they're no longer open anywhere on the island. So
another authentic Singaporean restaurant chain.
With delicious American food. But today we're not going to Universal Studios. We've decided we're going to explore what else Sentosa has to offer, including, what's it called?
Skyline Luge.
Skyline Luge. Never luged before. Is that right? I don't know. And also they've got awesome cable cars. So yeah, I'm going to give that a crack, I think. I hate heights.
Where are you going to?
I don't know. I don't know where it goes, but we'll give it a go. We hope we're wrong, but it kind of looks like Sentosa Island has gone a little bit to wreck and ruin. It's all just a little bit unkept. Kind of looks quite desolate. Nothing's open. It's just after 11 o'clock, and everything's meant to be open here now. But it's a bit eerie and a bit drab, and yeah, just really quite unkept.
So we didn't get to actually see anything we wanted to at Sentosa. There was a whole lot of construction going on. The streets were all closed. Staff had absolutely no idea where to direct anyone to go. So in the end, we gave up, went back to Vivo City and had some lunch.
Restaurant is one of our favourites to hit up when we're in Singapore, and after a very tasty lunch we headed over to Arab Street to check out the colourful buildings.
Then it was off to Fort Canning Park.
Well, Fort Canning was wonderful. Free entry, and you could definitely just get lost wandering around here. They've got an artesian garden, a spice garden. If you're fans of archaeology or history, this is totally up your alley. Beautiful monuments and statues, and just a really lovely quiet spot, smack bang in the heart of Singapore. Beautiful.
We headed off to Raffles Hotel to try and get to the Long Bar for a drink, but after getting upstairs and seeing the line would have been at least a half an hour wait, and hearing apparently thongs were not allowed, we headed down to the Courtyard Bar and got 2-for-1 cocktails.
Having visited the Long Bar before, we can highly recommend the Raffles Courtyard. It has a very casual, relaxed feel and beautiful, beautiful cocktails. We would highly recommend the Kamikaze, which was delicious. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name of this church. Chijmes? I'm not sure. This is the church where the wedding happened for Crazy Rich Asians. My dream wedding, if I ever had another wedding.
Kidding yourself, mate.
Not the water down the aisle. The girls watching this, that you will know what I'm talking about. Not the water down the aisle. I don't want to ruin another wedding dress. Not that I will ruin my first, but I wouldn't ruin a wedding dress. But the lights that they all held over the aisle as she walked down the aisle, and the lights dimmed, and they had the lights and the butterflies. Oh, this is so
you're not a Crazy Rich Asian?
This church is beautiful, but equally kind of strange that they've got restaurants
cafes,
off the side of the church, a DJ or like a band happening, balloons and fairy lights. It's strange, but beautiful. wasn't that a monumental disappointment. I just think, well, I walked around the hawker stalls
50 times.
Truly, I reckon I did it probably 8 times, just trying to find a fried rice dish or like a meat and noodle kind of dish, and there just wasn't. There seemed to be just random stuff.
Or random seafood squid.
Yes, so in the end I finally chose a laksa. Unbeknownst to me, after I'd ordered it, I saw the guy go and reach for the prawns from a bucket on the counter, not refrigerated. Same with eggs, and basically I don't think anything had any temperature control, and it freaked me out. So I ate some noodles and then I got too nervous, so I left it.
Then it got to me and everything was already shut by the time it came to order.
So I think you've got to be really adventurous and really game or have a really strong stomach if you're going to go to these kinds of places. It's not for me, it's not for us. So now we're going to go and try and find a restaurant to eat at. Thanks for watching. We'd love it if you would like this video, leave us a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more adventures.